I'm now going to talk about sustainability. Sustainability is a key concept in environmental policy. It also affects the intertemporal aspects of a social welfare function. I think the best definition goes back to Harriet Taylor and John Stuart Mills, writing in 1857, "If the earth must lose that great portion of its pleasantness which it owes to things that the unlimited increases of wealth and population would extirp it from it, for the mere purpose of enabling it to support a larger but not a happier or a better population, I sincerely hope for the sake of posterity that they will be content to be stationary long before necessity compels them to it." The Mills say two things here. One, resource limits would end economic growth, but that is not the important thing in this context. What they also say is there's more to life than material well-being and a large population. What matters also are the things of nature and the environment, and we should care about those things too. Not for our own sake, and that's the other thing that they say, but for the sake of our children and grandchildren and the people that come after. Go back 140 years into the future. In 1987, Gro Harlem Brundtland defined sustainability as we now know it. Sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. We formulated this on behalf of a committee of the United Nations, and sustainable development has become incredibly popular. Essentially, every country in the world, every organization, every multilateral organization, every company in the world wants to be sustainable, or at least says it wants to be sustainable. And the intuitive appeal of this particular definition is clear, right? And essentially what they say, what Brundtland said, is that we should live our lives without compromising the people who come after us. That is, we should be good parents or good predecessors. And it is clear that what this means in an intuitive sense is a broad appeal to a change in behavior. But it's not particularly surprised. It doesn't tell you to cut your emissions by 7%. So what academics have done, not being content with something that is vague and appealing, they wanted to make it more precise, and that is what I'm going to talk about. And those academics did not listen to Billy Bragg at all. The temptation to take the precious things we have apart to see how they work must be resisted, for they never fit together again. And the definitions that I will speak about, the more precise definitions that I will speak about, do not have the intuitive appeal or the traction that the definition by Brundtland has. I'm going to talk about three things. I'm going to talk about weaker definitions of sustainability, stronger definitions of sustainability, and then I'm going to talk about sustainability as a social construct.